Hi everyone. In this video, I will be solving the math revision for the final exam, grade 5. Question number 1, we have find the perimeter and area of each shape. And here it says write the formula for the area. Okay, so first of all, we start with this shape. Here we have this shape. It says here 7 inches. When I look at the other sides, there is no value, which means here all the sides are equal. So this is 7, this is 7, 7, and 7, which means that here we have a square. So to find the perimeter, we add all the sides. So we can write. So again, perimeter, we add all the sides. So 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7, which is equal to 28. And then we don't forget the unit, inches. So be careful for the perimeter, we don't put a square, it's 28 inches. Now for the area, it says write the formula and then find the answer. So to find the area of the square or the rectangle, area is equal to length times width. So L times W, which is equal to, so since here we have a square, as we said, all sides are equal. So it's 7 times 7. So 7 times 7 equal to 49 inches. But is it inches? No. It should be inches squared. Why? Because here I'm doing multiplication. So 7 times 7 is 49 inches squared. Area should be always square as here. Now, we check in the second part, we have the rectangle. We need to find the perimeter of it. We have one side is 8, the other side is 3. Okay, so perimeter, as we said, we just add all the sides. So 8 plus 8, because we have two sides are equal, the opposite sides are equal, and then plus 3 plus 3. So 16, 19, 21. And the unit, don't forget the unit, centimeters. Okay, now the area, should we write the formula again? Yes, we have to. Equal to length times width, which is equal to, the length is 8 times the width is 3. So 8 times the 3 is 24 centimeter. Is that right? No, centimeter squared. So again, we repeat, perimeter is the outside part. Area is the inside part. Okay, now this shape, it says find the perimeter and the area. As you can see here, we have the squared grid, so we can count the squares. For the perimeter, I need to add all the sides. So first of all, let me write the length of the side. How can I find them? As you can see here, it says 1 square is 1 centimeter, as always, okay? So let me start with the upper side. We count how many squares? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, okay? So for this side, we write 9 centimeters. Then here we count how many squares? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4. This is 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. This is 4, 3, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is perimeter? I need to add all these values, all the outside parts. So I write 9 plus 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 3 plus 5. And then equal to 9, 4, 13, 15, 17. Right here, okay, there's 4 here. 9, 4, 2, 2. There should be 4 here, okay. So 9, 4, 13, 15, 17, 20, 24, 29. So the perimeter is 29, and the unit, since it's written there, centimeter. One square is 1 centimeter. Okay, now for the area here, there is no formula. For the area, we need to count the squares inside, like here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we count all of them. So to count them faster, I know that the upper side is 9. So here I have 9. plus 9, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So we say that the area is 31 centimeter squared, okay? So why is 31? Because we counted 31 squared. As you can see, we are counting squares. So that's why the unit is centimeter squared, okay? 31 centimeters squared. Now, question number 2. It says find the perimeter of each shape. As we said, perimeter is the outside part. So first we have a triangle. To find the perimeter of the triangle, we write P equal to, we add the sides, 10 plus 7 plus 11 equal to 17, 28. Unit meters. Now for the second shape, we have the number on the sides, but there's a problem. Always before you start solving, check all the sides. 12 here, okay. 9 here, nice. 8, okay, but then here, this side, I don't know the value of it. This side, I don't know the value of it. And then I have 7. So there are 2 sides that I should find them. How can I find them? Let's check together. So let me use now the upper side. This one here, 12, okay? Then if it is rectangle, we know that the opposite sides are equal. So this is 8. If I need to complete that part, it should be in total 12, okay? So what is that small part here that continues 8 to 12? It's 4. So this side is 4. So 8 and 4 will make 12. Okay, we are done with this side. Now I need that one. I need that vertical side, okay? So we check the biggest value, which is 9 here, the opposite side. Okay, again, in the rectangle, we know that opposite sides are equal. So if this is 9, now here we have this side is 7, and that small part should continue 7 to 9. So it will be equal. So how much I need to add for 7 to make it 9? I need 2. So this side is 2, that makes 2 plus 7 equal 9. Okay, now we can do the parameter. Now we have all the sides. Let's solve to find the parameter. So we write P is equal to, now let me start from up and then go clockwise so I don't miss any value. 12 plus 7 plus 4 plus 2 plus 8 plus 9. Okay, now we need to add them. 19, 23, 25, 34, then 40, how much rate was it? 34, 42. And the unit, don't forget the unit, something. Now, here it says, draw a rectangle with perimeter of 18. They asked me to draw rectangle, the perimeter is 18, okay. First of all, I know in the perimeter, there are 2 sides are equal, opposite sides are equal. So the easiest way to solve this, do 18 divided by 2, which is equal to 9. Now, what does that mean? I need 2 sides, their sum is equal to 9. Like 2 different values, if I add them, it's equal to 9. Let's pick, for example, I don't know, we have many options. Let me pick 6 and 3. So 6 plus 3 equal 9, okay. Now I should make the length is 6, the width is 3. Let me start from here, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I used 6 squares, which means 6 centimeters. Then up, I should go by 3. This is 3 squares. Then 6, then and then 3. Now, if we count the perimeter of this rectangle, it will be 18. 6 plus 6, 12, plus 3, 5. So 15 plus 3, 18. So 18 centimeters squared. Now, question 4 says, Draw a composite shape or rectilinear with an area of 32 centimeters squared. So what is composite shape or rectilinear? It's similar to that one, for example. We need the area to be 32. So here it's okay. You can draw and you can erase using pencil. So for example, just try to do any random shape and then count the squares, okay? I'll try to do like an L shape. Now, for now, let me do it like this, okay? Look, I didn't count at all. Now, let me count the squares inside. Let me start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are 36. And then we still have here. So if I should make it less, maybe let me cancel these. Let me try like this, for example. And then let's count it and check how much we need to add. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now 6 times 5 is 30. So now these squares here are 30. Okay. How much I still need? I still need 2 more. Okay, so this is 31. This is 32. Okay, I will close it like this. That extra part, let me remove it. We don't need it. There. So now we got the 32, which is rectilinear. Like this, for example. So for you, the answers will be different. But the most important thing, after I finish drawing, I count how many squares do I have inside? It should be 32 squared. Now, question 5. Write the name of each polygon and mention its type. Is it regular or irregular? So we said that for regular, it means all sides and angles are equal. All sides are equal. Now, name the shape. How do we name the shape? By counting the sides. So let me start with the first polygon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what do we call a shape that has 8 sides? Remember, we said we should memorize the 6, 7, and 8. So 6-side hexagon, 7 heptagon. This is octagon. So right here, octagon. Now, what's the type of it? Let's check the sides. Are they all equal? As we can see, no, they are not equal. So we say this is irregular. Okay. The second one, it has 4 sides. So it's quadrilateral. But since all of them are equal, so we know the name of it. It's called square. Or we can write quadrilateral, okay? Square. Is it regular? Of course. All sides are equal. So it is a regular shape. Next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It has 5 sides. So what do we call it? Pentagon. Pentagon has 5 sides. Check them. Are they equal? Yes, it is equal. So we write regular shape. Last one, you can decide 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, are they equal? Yes. So what do we call the 6 sides shape? Hexagon. So this is a hexagon. Is it regular? All sides are equal? Yes. So it is a regular shape. Now, question 6. Complete this pattern using the line of symmetry. So, line of symmetry, as we said, is like the mirror line, which is that line here. So, when you stand in front of the line, everything that you see is the same. The size is the same, but the only thing that is different is the side. So if you raise your right hand on the mirror, you will see it as if it is your left. So only the right and left, we will change them, okay? Let me see you. Let me explain how. So So here we have two squares, okay, so we color these two. Let me not use this, let me use diamond. So let me color these two. Okay, so I color these two. Then it goes, for example, this one, it goes to the left by two squares more. So I would go to the right by two squares more. The other one is the same. This square is going to the left by two, so I'm going to the right by two, like that. And then we have here two up, and then two here. And then down we have more two. So this is how it would look like. So it's exactly the same shape, but it's different side. This is to the left, this is to the right. Now, question 7, it says, draw lines of symmetry of these regular shapes and find the order of rotation. Okay, we need line of symmetry and order of rotation. But it says regular shapes. This is so important. Regular shapes. What does that mean? We said all sides are equal. So regular shapes, the line of symmetry, and the order of rotation is equal to the number of sides. If you remember, we wrote this note. It's equal to number of sides. What does that mean? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a hexagon. It has 6 sides. Without drawing anything, I know that it has 6 lines of symmetry. Order of rotation is 6. Then this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 5 lines of symmetry. Order of rotation 5. Next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is heptagon. So 7 line of symmetries. The order of rotation is 7. Why? Because all of these are regular shapes. Now the question says, draw the line of symmetry. So it's better if you use ruler. Now I need 6 lines of symmetry. First of all, I will draw lines that cut the middle of the side. So this is line number 1 from the middle of each side. This is line number 2. So each line cut the shape for 2 equal slices. This is line number 3. Okay, I still need 3 more lines. So now I use the vertices, okay? This is 1 line. This is 2. And the last one like this, it's a 3. So now if you look at all the parts, all of them are equal. So it has 6 lines of symmetry. Now the second one, 5, I will use the vertices. This is 1. So look, it cut for 2 equal halves. This is 2. 3. 4. And the last one, 5. Now the last one, it has 7. So again, you use the vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We still have 6, 7. So all the parts are equal. Okay, then what 3D shape do these nets make? Or first, sorry. For the order of rotation, what does that mean? For example, let me put a dot here, okay? So for order of rotation, when you rotate the shape, it will go back, like it will look like the same as the original one. Let me use Word to show you. So for you in the exam, you can rotate your exam paper and check is it still the same or different. Let me explain for you the order of rotation using the word. Okay, to explain the idea of order of rotation, let me, for example, let me draw one rectangle, for example, this rectangle, and let me copy that rectangle so you compare it with the original shape. Okay, so this is the original shape. Now let's look at this rectangle. And now I will rotate it to check whether it stay the same or not. You can rotate your exam paper actually and check. Is it similar to the original one? No. We continue rotating. Is it similar? Yes. We say 1. Then we rotate. Is it similar? No. Then we rotate the last time. Is it similar? Yes. So order of rotation is 2. For the rectangle, the order of rotation is 2. Why it's not 4? Because it's not regular. Now let me check what other shapes I have. Okay, for example, we have hexagon here. I'm trying to make it regular. Hope it looks like a regular one. Let me copy that one. Now the order of rotation. When I rotate it first like this, does it look the same? No, maybe this is not regular. We have to change it. Yeah, so this is 1. This is 2. This is a 3. This is 4, 5. And then when it go back to itself, it's 6. So when you say a regular, when we say regular, the order of rotation is equal to the number of sides. Now, question 8. What 3D shapes do these nets make? So net, it means you have a 3D shape that is open. And then when you close it, you will get a 3D shape, as I showed you before. So that one, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal squares. So what do we have if I close it? This will be a cube. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangles, or 2 squares, or 4 rectangles, and another 2 rectangles, which make it 6. If I close that one, you will get a cube one. Last one, you can see like kind of a triangle that has a curve and a circle. So if you close that shape, or if you have, or if you draw it on a paper and then you curve the paper, you will see that it looks like a cone. So this one you have in your book, you need to check them and memorize the names. Next one, identify each angle, acute, obtuse, right, and reflex. So starting with from the first angle, as you can see, I didn't ask for this part. No, we asked for that part here. So for you to remember that, acute means an angle that is less than 90. Obtuse means more than 90. Right angle means exactly 90 degrees. And the reflex angle is more than 180. The reflex angle is more than 180, like more than a straight line. This is the angle 180. Now we check the first angle. As you can see, it's more than 180 because I'm taking the outside part. So that angle, it says, the name of it is reflex. Now the second angle, as you can see, it's not a right angle, it's not 90 degrees, it's a little bit less. So this is less than 90, we say this is an acute angle. The third one, as you can see, there's like here a small square. What does that mean? This means a right angle 90 degree. So we say it's a right angle. Then the last one, is it more than 90? Yes, it's more than 90. And it's less than 180. So this is an obtuse angle. Okay, now next question. As you know that it says draw these angles 45 degree and 110 degree. So for these angles, what do we need to draw it? We need a protractor. That's why I said you should have a protractor in the exam to draw it. For me now, I will stop the shading a little bit because to draw it, I need protractor, but I can't do it here. Let me try to find some of the protractors from the internet. Okay, I got an example. Let me share it with you. Okay, so first of all, in your exam paper, you make a straight line using the ruler, okay? And then you put the center of the protractor at the end of this side, okay, here. And then you place the zero line, which is here in the protractor. You place the zero line of the protractor on your line, and then you start counting. So careful, don't count from this side. This is 170, 160, 100. No, we don't count from this side. You should count from the other side because it's zero. So we count 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, then I need 45. Where is it? Between 40 and 50, we look up here. It's here in the middle on that line, okay? So what should I do now? Using my pencil, I put point here. Then I take out the protractor and then I put a ruler from the center that I have till that point. So I put then my ruler, I start from the center from here, okay? And then I match it with the point that I find. So I will get an angle that is 45 degree. So this is how it would look like. Now let me pause it a little bit to find the other angle that we need. The other angle should be 110. As you know, that 110 is more than right angle. Just find a good one. Okay. So here, first of all, they draw a straight line. From which side we need to check? They draw it from the left. Let me demonstrate it also here. So they make a line like this. Okay. Then this is the center. I put the center of the protractor here at the end of the line. And then I need to read till 110. We know that here it starts 0. So now this time we don't need to count from inside, but this is 170, 160. No, we count from here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, till you reach 100, and then exactly on the line of 110. This is 110. So I use my pencil and I put a dot here. After that, I remove the protractor after I put the dot. And then I use my ruler, or I also use the protractor, like the other side of it as a ruler, and draw a straight line from the center of the protractor till that point that I did, like that one. So I will get an angle. How much? 110 degree. So careful, you know that when I say 110, it's an obtuse angle, okay? So if you draw something by mistake, if you draw like this, for example, here, you know that this is acute, so it's wrong. So it should be on the other side. So 110 is an obtuse angle. Okay, now let's go back. Question 11, find the missing angles. Okay, here we said we need to memorize something. For example, in the first shape, what do I have? I have a straight line angle. So we said that straight line angle is equal to 180 degree. Now, how can I find that missing angle? Let me call it x, for example. How can I find x? We know that the total is 180, so I do. X is equal to 180 minus 40. So minus that angle here. 180 minus 40, I will get 140 degree. So this angle is 140 degrees, but I need to check it logically, okay? 140 degrees, it means it's an obtuse angle. Now I check x, is it an obtuse angle? Yes, it is an obtuse. Now, the second one, we have a triangle. Also, we need to memorize something. We said that any triangle that you draw, the sum of the angles inside is 180 degree. So the sum of the angles in the triangle is 180 degree. Okay, now this is 40. This is not given. What about this? Yes, we said the small squares means 90, so you should know that. Now there's one missing angle here. So I know that the triangle, the sum of the triangle, the angles I mean, is 180. So let me call it y, for example. So I say y equal to 180 minus the other two angles, which is 90 plus 40. So I need to subtract 90 and 40 from the 180, so I will get y. So 90 plus 40, 130. 180 minus 130, I'll get 50. So this is 50 degrees. How do I check if my answer is correct or not? First, I check 50 means acute angle. Is it acute angle? Yes, it is acute. Then we add them together, 50 and 40 will make 90 plus 90, 180. So it's correct. Okay, then the last thing, we have a circle. We know that the circle is 360, but also this is an X shape. We said that if I have something like X shape, opposite angles will be equal. So if that one here is 120, like we have here, the opposite angle is 122. If this angle is 60, then that angle is 60 also. So opposite angles will be equal. Another thing to solve, for example, let me use the straight line method. For example, this is a straight line, okay? This angle here is 60. Now, what about this angle here? I do 180 minus 60 equal to 120, which is not surprisingly, it's equal to the opposite angle. And this is 60, this is 62. Then, question 12. Write the coordinates of each point. Let me zoom in a little bit. We have these points A, B, C, D, and E. We need to write their coordinates. So you know that coordinates, we should open brackets, and we should write two values, X and Y, any value. So this is the X sides, the X axis, this is the Y axis. The horizontal line is the X axis, the vertical line is the Y axis. So if I need to write the value of any point, I should have this. We should have the name of the point, and then the X value, and then the Y value. So we start with the first point, A. So you check first, you go down, and you check the X value when you go down. What's the X value? So you go down, you check what's the X value? It's 1. So you open bracket, you write 1. And then you check the Y value on the left. What is it? 3. So A, what's the coordinate of the point A? 1, 3. So this is how we write it. In a bracket, we put comma between X and Y. Is it okay if I write 3 and then 1? Of course it's wrong. X value first and then 1. Now B, the point B, 5, 2. So the X value first is 5. Then the Y value is 2. Now, for the point C, the green one, we go down. The X value is a 3. The Y value, if you go to the left, it's 4. Now, the point D, which is that one, it's on the X-axis, okay? We read the X value. The X value is a 3. Now, what's the Y value? Am I going up? No. If I need to read the Y value, I go to the left. What is it? It's 0. Why it's 0? Because it is on the X-axis. Now, the last point, E. So where's the point E? It's on the Y-axis. So we know that the X value should be 0. Why? Because that point is not going to the right. It's 0. So what's the Y value? We check on the Y-axis, it's 1. So this is how we write the coordinates of the points. Now the last question, so 13, plot the points on the coordinate grid. Now we need to put the points, we have their coordinates, but don't forget to name them. So the first point is called A. Where is it? X is 0, Y is 0. It won't be written, but you should know that this is X, this is Y. So X is 0, Y is 0, it's here. It's on that center actually. And we write A. Then the point B, the X value is 1. The Y value is 3. So 1, 3. You don't have to draw these lines, but I'm showing you how so it can help you. The X value is 1, the Y value is a 3. What's the name of that point? B. So I should write B here. The second point, C4, third one. C is 4, Y is 1. C is 4, Y is 1. So if they connect them, it's here. So the X value is 4, the Y value is 1. We write C. Then the last point, X is 0. So I'm not going to the right. X is 0. And then Y is 5. I should go up by 5. So it's here on the Y-axis. What's the name of this point? D. So this is the opposite of question 12. Here you have the coordinates. You need to plot them on the coordinate grid. That will be actually on the exam. It will be like this squared and this axis. You don't have to draw them. It will be there in the exam paper. Okay, so hope it was useful for you. And please study hard and wish for you the best of luck.